guys, so today's makeup tutorial is on this look right here. It's like the most simplest look ever. I mainly wanted to do this video because I used the Maybelline Dream Bronze BB cream. This product is like pretty new and I decided to take inspiration from it, so I did like a very tanned skin bronzy makeup. Actually pretty tan. I have like a fresh tan on. I don't know if my lights are showing that. I mainly wanted to focus this tutorial on the face, like a very bronzed, glowy face. So the eyes are very, very simple, very basic. I'm actually going to talk about this a little bit more at the end of the video, so if you want a review on this product, just stay tuned till after the tutorial. And if you want to see how to get these look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm a fool and I didn't show you guys what I'm mixing or what I'm using, but I mixed the Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream in with the Maybelline Dream Bronze BB Cream like I showed you earlier. I mixed those two together because the bronze one on its own is a little bit too bronze, so I wanted to mix in one with like more of a flesh tone or one closer to my face, and then I realized in this clip that I didn't put on primer, but that's okay. This kind of works as a primer and a BB cream all in one. Look at that glow, girl. Look at that glow. This is some intense bronziness. I like it. So yeah, here I am showing you the two things that I mixed. I'm taking the NYX HD concealer in the shade beige and I'm applying this underneath my eyes to kind of highlight and cover up my dark circles as well. I'm applying that to my eyes as well to kind of use it as a primer or an eyeshadow base. I'm highlighting other parts of my face too, kind of like I always do. Then I'm going to take this Dream Lumi concealer and I'm going to apply that all over the areas that I applied that concealer, because that concealer is kind of thick. So applying this on top not only helps highlight, but it kind of makes it easier to blend out that NYX concealer. And of course, blending that with my favorite concealer blending brush. This is the Sedona Lace 217. Now I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 135 Creamy Natural. I cannot find 135 anywhere. I hope they didn't discontinue it because it's my favorite setting powder for under the eyes from the drugstore, and if they discontinued it, I'll be very sad. So yes, I'm just using that. Then I'm going to take this Bourjois bronzing primer. It's amazing. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's very similar to this Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, whatever that's called. It's very similar. It's just like a moussey consistency, and it's a nice warm bronzy color. So I'm using my Real Techniques sculpting brush to just bronze up my face. I'm not trying to like do any harsh contouring since this is a warmer bronzer. I'm just giving myself more of a tan, you know, more warminess. Yeah. This is a Stila blush. What is this called? What is this called? What is this called? This is the Aqua Glow Watercolor Blush, and this is in the shade Shimmering Lotus. I like to apply it on the back of my hand first because it can get a little tints, and then apply it to my cheeks. This is basically like a liquid blush. It's not even a cream. It's like a pure liquidy blush. It's kind of awesome. I really like it. It's really pretty. If you get used to like, you have to get used to blending it out since it's so weird because it's like a liquid. I don't know. This is the Milani bronzer in the shade Glow. I use this more kind of like a warm blush because it's a bronzer, but it has a little bit of pink to it and it's very shimmery. It's actually really, really pretty, especially in the summertime. I'm going to move on to my eyes. I want to keep it very, very simple, so I'm using the ColourPop eyeshadow in the shade Glow. It's a nice like vanilla shade. I'm using this to highlight underneath my brow bone using a Morphe brush. Not sure what that one's called. I think it's the E14 maybe. I'm also applying that in my tear duct area as well. Then I'm going to take the shade Cornelius. By the way, both of these eyeshadows are from my collab with ColourPop, the Where the Light Is squad. So yeah, I'm taking Cornelius and I'm applying this to my entire lid. I'm dragging that underneath my lower lash line as well. This is a very, very natural color, but like I said, I wanted to keep it very, very simple. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, dip it right back into Cornelius, and then apply this to my crease to kind of diffuse the look and just bring it up higher. I'm going to take this Milani Bella eyeshadow in the shade Bella Chiffon. It's such a stunning like white gold, and I'm applying this in my inner tear duct. Since everything else is so matte, I want a very bright inner corner. Then I'm going to take this, what's this called? Oh, the Kat Von D ink liner. I believe this is in the shade, actually I have it here, let me check. This is in the shade Hemingway. So I'm applying this really, really close to my lash line as if I was going to wing it out, but I actually don't wing it out. I just create a line, and I like it because it's brown, it's not as harsh. And then I'm going to apply 2 coats of my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, and I also applied that to my bottom lashes. For my lips, I'm keeping it very, very simple. I'm just using the Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Undressed, and that's all I'm doing for my lips. So yeah, now if you want to see a mini review on the BB cream, just keep watching. Hello. So if you're watching this part of the video, then you want my little review on this product. I didn't want to do a whole separate review on this since I have that CoverGirl foundation review up, and I don't want like to review so much. I like this product. This is the second time I used it. The first time I used it completely by itself, and it wasn't my favorite because it's dark. I have the one for light to medium skin tones, and it's like a medium. I wouldn't say it's for light to medium. If you are super fair, I recommend using this as a bronzer, like as a cream bronzer, or you can use this mixed in, which is how I like to use it. And if you are really, really dark skinned, I think they might have deeper ones. So the way that I like to use this is mixed with foundations when I'm tan, because it is a bronzer kind of. I like to mix it in, like today I mixed it in with my Dream Pure BB cream to get like a more lightweight coverage. And it works really, really well this way. I don't like the original BB cream by Maybelline, but I like this one. It has salicylic acid and it's good. I like it. This would be awesome if you want super Jennifer Lopez skin. I was gonna say Loez. Super Jennifer Lopez skin, but you have a very, very matte foundation. So mixing in a little bit of this is just gonna make it really dewy and bronzy. I kind of really love that about this. I like it to mix. By itself, no. You could also use this like on top of your foundation just to kind of like bronze up the skin, like a liquid bronzer. So I really like this idea. I actually kind of love it. I think it's really good. I've only used it twice, but I'm playing around with it and I really like how it's been working for me. So I highly recommend it only if you have normal to dry skin. Oily skin, stay away from this unless you're using it in certain areas as bronzer. So yeah, that is my quick little mini review. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!